I'm a very mild-mannered person, but I also have a pretty strong sense of right and wrong, and I'm quite passionate. So I seem to quite often find myself in confrontations with strangers. Not necessarily physical confrontations, but just arguments or weird situations that I think a lot of people might choose to back away from, and for some reason I enjoy leaning into them. And a lot of my material comes from those experiences. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So I took an international flight recently, and at the airport, I had a meal that was so satisfying. It was like, mwah. You're familiar with this, yeah? Mwah. So I'm in the terminal, and I'm eating a bag of baby carrots. Because before I fly, I don't like to eat a heavy meal. And as we all know, baby carrots, famously small. So I get on the flight, and to be honest, I'm a bit scared of flying. I get a lot of anxiety. And to deal with that, I do what I think most of us do. You just sit down in your seat, you turn on the old CBC, and you watch some classic French-Canadian pranks. Right? We all do this. At any given moment, like right now, there are thousands of people hurtling through the air, averting panic attacks by watching an old man with a fake mustache pretend that he's like a zookeeper who lost his elephant. Can you imagine how stressful it would be to actually lose your child in Montreal during the Just for Laughs festival? Because you'd be running around in the streets like, I lost my baby. Help me. I've lost my baby. And everyone would be like, no. No, no, no. Anyways, I'm honored to be here doing this with CBC. I was a bit nervous, though, when they invited me to this taping, because the first time that CBC ever asked me to do comedy on air, it was a bit of an emo roco, emotional roller coaster. What happened was several years ago, I did a show, and this producer from CBC came up afterwards, and he was like, Sean, that was really funny. You should come down, do that live on the radio, and we'll pay you. And I was like, wow, okay. So I go down to the radio station, and when I get there, they're like, okay, before you go on the radio, we just want you to go in this closed meeting room and do your comedy set for one man. Don't worry, he's really, really sober. So I do my thing, I exit the room, these other producers go in, they have a meeting about me. And then they invite me back in, and they say, Sean, we like you. I'm like, okay. And they go, we're just concerned that the way that you speak is too slow and monotonous for our broadcast. We'll still pay you. You just have to leave. My voice was considered so boring by government bureaucrats that they flagged it as a threat to the nation and used your tax dollars to keep it off the air. Needless to say, I'm very happy to be here. So I finished watching these French planks. The plane lands. And now I got to cross the border to come back into Canada. And I'm mixed raced, I'm half white. So I don't put up like a red flag at the border. I put up like, it's like an off-white flag. And it worked. So they made me go into that room where they search all your stuff. And I got the most intense border guard I've ever had. He's just staring right at me. Not even looking at my stuff, just kind of touching it. And he goes, "You know what I'm looking for?" I'm like, I didn't realize I was gonna get to be part of the investigation. And I had nothing to hide, right? So I just tried to help. I was like, "Drugs. Looking for drugs?" And he was like, "Yeah, I'm looking for drugs." And he grabs my computer, he holds it up, and he goes, "What is this?" And I was like, it's a laptop. It's a personal computer. How did he get the job? It seems like most of the job is the identification of mysterious objects. So, like, what objects is he familiar with? But he holds it up and he goes, "If I open this up and I turn this on, am I gonna find any child pornography on here?" I was like, "What? No." So he takes my computer, goes in this room, closes the door. He's in there for like 10, 15 minutes. So I'm starting to get a bit nervous, a bit uncomfortable. And he comes back out, holds up the computer, and he goes, "If I open this up and I turn this on," what was he doing in the room? Just trying to guess my password for like 10 minutes? Bad man 2022. Goes, "If I open this up and I turn this on, am I gonna find any bestiality videos on here?" I'm like, "No." And at this point, to be honest, I didn't really want to be part of the investigation anymore. So I decided to turn my badge in. It was real simple. I just looked him right in the eye and I went, "What's bestiality?" Because now he has to explain it to me. So now he's nervous. He's uncomfortable. He's like, "It's when people, oh man. It's when people do sex acts with animals." I was like, "What? That's not a thing." And he's like, "No. It's a thing." And I was like, "Okay, I'll just have to take your word for it." Officer Jenkins, was it? But he's just a man with a job, right? He's got a quota to meet, so he had to do something. So he grabs the bag of half-eaten baby carrots. He holds them up, and he goes, "You can come in the country, but these can't." I was like, "But they're so small." He says, "You have two choices right now. Either you throw these out, or I stand here and watch you eat every last one." I was like, "Well, that's an easy choice. I want you to watch me eat. I want you to watch me eat all these adorable carrots." So I don't know if you've ever had an armed, racist agent of the state sort of furiously watching you as you literally finish your vegetables. But it was, mwah. Thank you. I mean, to be honest, getting to the fact that CBC was okay with me telling the joke about how the first time they ever asked me to do comedy, it kind of didn't work out. I really enjoyed saying that.